Okay, we are live. Good morning, afternoon. Good mornings to some of you, and good afternoon to others.
Yes.
Good evening if you're watching the replay tonight.
Or if you're in like the different
Another
part
of
the
the
world.
country.
World.
World.
We're on the East Coast. So.
All right, today we are making a Christmas coupon book.
She's making.
I'm making a Christmas coupon book.
There you go. Who am I?
And I'm Melody Lane. This is Alex, Beard Adventures. You can find him on YouTube. And he's just here to help me read the chat and stuff while I'm crafting. For those of you on Facebook, we're in my Cricut Design Space Facebook group with Melody Lane. If you're in that group and you're watching this video, I can see your chat, but I can't see your name. Also, I'm live on my personal Facebook page. So if you go over to my personal page, I think I can see your name because that's public. And we're also on Twitch and on YouTube. To get more of the fun chat, you have to come on over to YouTube where everybody else is. I don't want to scare you guys, but there's some guy behind us. That's Elon Musk. He's just watching out for us.
He's pretty quiet usually.
Yeah, he just stands there
He
and
likes
smiles.
to tweet a lot. That's better.
Yeah. He does a lot of tweets. So we are going to be making this, and I'm going to foil the front page of it. Live. So we're going to do that live. The file that I share is not set to foil. So I'm going to show you how you can change it to foil.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is that camera plugged in?
I think so.
Okay.
So that they can watch it. Yeah.
It might be a mess everywhere else around it.
No, I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
And what else?
Mm.
I'm going to show you how to get the file, where to get it, and how to change it. And we're going to cut it out.
What about Patreons?
What about them? Oh, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
We're going to do that right now. Here's some shout outs to some of my supporters. Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Deborah, Kathy, Michelle, Tamika, Sherry, Donna, Cheryl, Patricia, Susan, Brandy, Lonnie, Amanda, Susan, Karen, Ann, Tracy, Rhonda, Linda, Diane, Carrie, Tina, Tracy, Cheryl, Michelle, April, Nita, Angela, Cammie, Diane, Yessie, Jerry Lynn, Angela, Jane, Kathy, Kim, Christine, Tracy, Barbara, Deborah, Sandra, Virginia, Larry, Vicky, Priscilla, Kathy, and Ramona. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Let's go over here.
There you go.
Okay, so here's my website, melodylaneinspired.com. And if you're a supporter of this channel on YouTube for $4.99 or more, or Patreon for only $2 or $21 for the year, you will have access to all of my projects. We just go up here to support our projects, put in the passcode that I give you.
So they're saying they got some ads. Is that when that happens, when you switch to, I don't know,
My videos are monetized, so you might get ads. I can't control when the ads come. Okay.
And then buffering.
It's buffering?
We had like perfect internet.
I think it does that when my Cricut's plugged in. So I'm going to unplug it.
Why don't you just use Bluetooth?
I don't know. Okay. So to find these new projects, because they are new, you can always go into the new tab. And here's one. So there are 2 projects. Here's the other. This one has 6. This is for the perforation blade. If you don't have the perforation blade, I made this file. So without the perforation blade, it says coupon book without perforation blade. With the perforation blade, it says perforation blade coupon book. So the reason this one only has 5 is because I had to make the file with tiny lines that will make it so you can tear the coupon off. Because of that, each line is an image, and it makes it so you can't, makes it so it's like there's a lot of stuff in Design Space. Every tiny cut, every letter and everything is set as a cut, and it makes it too slow if you put too much text on it. This will all be over once the new update comes, and it's already started rolling out. So we won't have that problem. And this one, you don't have as much of a problem. That's why I could fit 6 on here. Because the perforation line, one whole line is an image, and not the, I don't know how many, 10 or 15 dashed little lines are an image on each one. So we're going to open this one.
It's buffering for like everybody. No, not everybody. It's buffering for me. What internet are you on?
The one it
Good
always
one.
goes to, yes. I'm checking the speed, guys. It should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just refresh if it's not, because my internet's pretty good. Okay. Okay, they're all good now. Okay, so we're going to use this file because I have a perforation blade. Although I have already cut out all of these things, and today we're only going to do the cover of the book, and then I'm going to show you how to put them all together. So I'm going to click Customize. Until you get the new update, you will see this gold bar. Wow, that's a big project. After the new update, you won't. Okay. So here's what they look like. Now, I wanted to do at least like 10 coupons, but Design Space won't allow that right now. I don't have the newest update. The newest update will start with a 6, not a 5.
You gonna explain why?
I already did.
Okay. Sorry, I was chatting.
I know. Because when you get a lot of
Reading.
text, it slows it down, and it causes problems when you
Not
get
only
too
that,
much
but
text.
all the cut line, like, or the, you know, the, oh, well, not in this one. This is a perforation, right?
Right. So in the other one, each of these tiny lines is an image. It considers it an image. In this one, because it's a perforation blade, it just rolls across this whole thing. So it is much better. Just rolls across there. So it's not as big of a problem. But I do want to show you how to change the coupons and how to add more coupons. So first thing to do is the cover. So you can change this and what this says. But if you look at this, the word name is not even attached because nobody wants this with the word name on it. So when you get this file, all you have to do is double click on this name.
You're clicking.
What?
There you go.
I
thought you were clicking in OBS.
There we go. I'm having trouble with my mouse is
There
what
you
the
go.
problem is.
Yeah, that mouse.
and I had to switch my right and left buttons on my mouse. I'm just gonna.
Why?
Because I've been having trouble with it. I'm going to put all caps. You don't have to. You can do what you want. So I'm making these, keeping them for myself, and I can give the coupon to Alex.
I'm not doing any of this.
So once you put the name in, you will need to select it and attach. Otherwise, that name will not stay in there. So now it's pretty much ready to go if all you want to do is hit make it. But we're going to change this to foil for this top piece because we're going to make the top pretty. Now, if you want to change any of these, what you can do is you select it. And notice how Design Space is going a little slower. It's because of all the writing. We do not want to add another coupon. You can change them. If you don't want a cleaning one, completely change it. You would have to detach. I selected it and click detach. Now, if I detach, I can change the word cleaning and I can change this right here, but these red and green lines will stay on there. The perforation tool will stay on there. If I wanted to take those off, I would have to click those again and then click detach again. If you don't like those lines and you want to change them, although I think I have a blank one in the files here. Yeah, I think. So look for a blank one before you do that.
So I just want to say Tracy, Artful Creations by Tracy said, I made a coupon book a couple days ago. I made them to print and cut.
Yes.
So that might be.
You can make them print and cut. If you wanted to have them do that, you could just select it and flatten.
That's what I said.
Maybe not.
I said that too. Need a
What?
space between 1 and hour, and you said you fixed that.
I have a space there.
There's no space there.
Oh my gosh, I have to prove there's a space. There's a space.
It doesn't look like it.
It's just the font. You can change the font. This is just the Cricut Sans font.
All right, reattach it.
I'm going to reattach this one too, just to reattach it. Now, if you wanted like a whole bunch of new ones, but you also want to keep these and not change them, then what you do is click Save and then click Save As. And we'll change this to 2. So now you have a second one. Now it's up to you if you want to keep this, and you don't want to cut this out either.
So you want to hide
That's
that.
just to give you the directions on the name thing. If you already know that, you could just delete that and it might give you a little more
There's a
speed.
question. So Mary Lou Staley's asking if you hide something, some of the coupons will it still run as slow?
Yes.
Because it's all in the same project. So it's
Yes,
not it's
it
not
does.
getting rid of it. It's just hiding it. It's still there.
And the next update, it won't be slow. So it's rolled out already. Rolling out. It might take a month for you to get it. Some people. For
You'll
me.
probably get it last.
Yes, I always get it last. So then if you make another whole page like this, if you already have the cover in the first one, you could delete this cover, add another one, and then you can change all of these coupons to say something more personalized towards what you want. What I did is I made these coupons more general. This one is hugs, good for hugs. I decided it should be good for hugs for a whole week, right? And then laundry, good for putting away laundry. See, it doesn't look like there's a, like the L and A, they're pretty close.
Yeah.
It's the font. And then helper, good for 1 hour of helping you with anything. You can change these to be anything. I put for reading a book and for cleaning, to clean anything. You can say clean the house. You can say do the dishes. You can say clean the room. you know, clean their toy box, you know. And, you know, I was thinking if somebody told me to clean the house, I'd go outside with a hose. Clean the house.
All right.
That would be funny.
All done. The house is a mess. You said just
I cleaned it, Mom.
Look outside.
Okay. So, I can just, now this is the second one. I'm just going to change this one. So what I want to do is I want to change these to foil. I'm going to do this on black cardstock, and I want you to know this line on the cover, black craft board. This line on the cover is just a score line because you don't need to rip that one off. You don't even have to have a score line there. If you want to remove it, go ahead and remove it. You'd have to just detach.
Do you have a double score wheel over here? Yeah, I'm sure you do. I see it.
I don't need it. We can just do one score. So to change these to foil, I'm going to go over here. Welcome, Christina. You can use my emojis now. I'm going to click on this one. This is the Alex word, and I'm going to go over here to line type, click foil, and bold. I'm going to make... Oh, should I make everything bold? Ooh. Probably not that blue one.
I'm gonna shovel the snow today, so they can
Let's
make that
do medium.
One. Shovel the sidewalk.
And we're gonna do that in red. And then this next one. So I don't have to detach any of this. I'm just going over here in the layers panel and selecting each one. So now I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna do them all in medium. And we're going to do that one in blue. So we're doing 3 colors on this one. And then the Merry Christmas. We're going to try medium. See what that looks like. And we're going to do red. And then the coupon book. This is going to take a while because these are tiny little lines. I'll show you them in the coupons that we already have done. It took a long
time to get 3 of them.
Yeah, it takes a long time to draw these out.
So, do you have to do them separately?
I don't know what you mean.
How are you going to put all the foil down on one thing?
You're going to watch.
Okay. I've never done foil before, so I'm lost on that part.
Okay.
And
so
I've
now
never watched any foil videos.
We're going to hit make it. Did I hit it? There we go.
It's a big project.
I know, but I didn't know if it... you can also make these a tiny bit smaller so all the coupons will fit on one mat. I think I'm going to do that. What's this? Oh, that's the wording. You don't want to cut those.
Cut that out.
Okay, so I'm going to move this down on the mat. I'm going to move it so I have to put my foil below the 1-inch mark and to the left of the 1-inch mark, and make sure at least the red is above the 4 or goes to the 4-inch mark. So we'll start at the 1-inch and go down, and the green has to be almost to the 6-inch. Well, it does have to be the 6-inch. By the time we tape it, it has to be a little over the 6-inch. Okay. So let's go ahead and hit continue.
So you're going to cut
the
pieces?
my thing isn't connected.
Just do Bluetooth. I've never had an issue with Bluetooth.
Well, let me see. It's connecting to the wrong machine right now. It's not paired Bluetooth. That's why I don't do it.
Are you sure that's the wrong machine?
Yes.
Okay.
Because watch, it won't do anything. Turn that machine off and on because it thinks it's still doing a project. Because my load button has been blinking.
Noises. Alright, there. Select Cricut device.
See, I don't have this machine hooked up to Bluetooth. So we're going to do this.
I believe it was that one. Because the other one is what I use.
Yeah.
It's not that. The one that's up there is not that machine over there.
No, the one I just clicked on is this machine because it says USB. So I'm going to click on Craft Board. And we are going to load, it says the double, but I just want to do the single because we're not even really folding it. It's this one. So let me see. There, you can see him change it. Okay.
You can see people down there too. Oh, right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my phone.
Now load the mat.
This is all. It's not even on. I thought you were doing this.
You're there. You can do it. I'll do the foiling part.
Yeah, I know. The camera's all goofy.
Yeah, it keeps moving.
Am I loading this now?
Yep.
I feel like there's other stuff you have to do first.
There's really not, because when we go to Design Space, it tells us coming up to add the emerald foil and the foil transfer tool.
So
Go ahead and hit.
start.
Yeah.
I feel like this is so backwards. I feel like there should be stuff on there.
I know. But it wants to do the scoring first. Okay. Do not unload mat. Okay, now you move and I'll do.
Okay, cool.
We're going to get the medium foil and we're going to put the green foil on there. Remember, I had to have that to the 6th.
I'm saying, oh, I get it now.
Okay, but I want you guys to see. So, okay. Oh man, we should have put the mat in the other way so I could see the inches. Oh,
You
but
didn't tell me that.
I know, it doesn't matter. I see the score line, so I know that everything is going to be on this side of the score line. And it's going to be below the top and above the middle. So, yeah, that score line's great because now we have a guide. So, we're going to put the score line there, or the foil there. We need to tape it down.
Do you have tape?
It comes with tape.
Oh, fancy. Oh, that's what all those are for. I saw all these over here, and I'm like, what is this stuff?
Give me that one.
There's only one left on that one.
Yep. Might as well use it.
And then there's a bunch on here that looks like
See,
they've already been used.
Yep. I reuse them.
I'm just going to stare into the camera. See, I
And
thought you had
pull
to put
this
all
tight.
of the foil on there at the same time. That's why I
Well,
was
how
confused.
would that work?
That's what I was confused about. I thought you had to cut little strips and then know exactly where you're going to put it. I'm like, seems like it would be ridiculous.
Now, this green one is going to take a while because of the font that I used.
Yeah, so...
It has lots of little
What are you going to do? Are
cuts.
you going to do the putting the other part of it together?
while that's going.
Yeah.
No, because it all goes together. Together.
Okay.
So I can't. Okay, so now we need to change the blade.
People are happy. They wanted to see how this is done.
Well, I have done videos on this already.
Well, maybe they haven't seen those.
I know. I'm just saying.
You should show what you're doing now.
Well, I'm going to.
Okay.
So I have the bold blade in. So I push this button right here and it pushes it up. You just pull it out. This is not sharp, so don't worry about cutting yourself. And then I'm going to put this one in. You just drop it in and you're good.
So can this be done if you don't have a maker?
Yes, you can use it on any of the Explorer machines.
Just
The
not
only,
Joy, right?
yeah, the only machine you cannot do it on is the Joy. Every other machine that uses Design Space, you can do it. So now we're gonna hit go.
Oh, that's cool, Joan. Joan foiled a 12x12 border on all scrapbook page.
Awesome. They do have 12x12 foil, but only in the gold and silver right now. So
This part's gonna take forever.
And let's show them why. Let me switch cameras. Uh-oh. Oh, that's the wrong one. There, sorry. And my camera keeps...
We gotta fix
Get
that.
better tape.
Or not use tape at all.
I know, I can't get that. Okay, so this is where I put my blades. Usually I put them in the same one. This one's moving around. Because I didn't have him down. So I put my extra blades just right here, and they stay there. You can turn this upside down, you can shake it around. They don't move. And then this just gets put on top. And then you can open this on this side. Actually, I like to put the square tool in there. This is the cutting one. I'm gonna set him up here by the machine. Him. Okay, so you can't tell with this because we used a gel 1-point pen, but this has tiny, I don't know if you can see it on any of them.
No, you can't.
It just kind of looks like a solid, but it's tiny lines going back and forth. This is the headline font by Cricut. But I thought these would be fun, and then they will rip apart on the perforation. And if you don't have the perforation or you have the Explorer, I did make some with tiny lines, and that's why you don't have 5 of them, because it would move too slow. I couldn't get it to do anything. So the ones on the perforation, the ones for the Explorer machine without the perforation blade, I think you could also do on the Joy. You would have to change the writing color because they have different pens for the Joy. But I'm pretty sure you could. You just couldn't do the scoring, which is not necessary completely on the cover. So what color are we going to do next? We have red. Let me go ahead and get the red out. Oh, this is a brand new one. I bought more while they were having a sale. So I'm going to get the red one out. And we're going to need blue, and we're doing green. Get a blue one. And we're not using gold or silver.
I need some pink and blue 12x12 foul sheets.
She needs
I know. I reread it once she said foil. I'm like, where'd she say foul at?
Yeah, I hope that they come up with bigger sheets of the colored ones and more colors. What colors would you guys like? Also, I want you guys to tell me in the comments, or in the comments after the video, or here in the chat, what would you do for these? I asked in my Patreon group, and I'm like, man, after I asked, I realized after I was making some, I could only do a few because of the writing, unless I made another file. So I did more general ones. But some of them said wash the car, do the dishes.
There was one that was just in the chat about shoveling the snow.
Oh yeah, shoveling snow would be a good one.
Not here.
Taking out the garbage, or that's why I wanted general ones, because like some of them were give the dog a bath. Well, not everyone has a dog, or you know, and it depends on the age of the child also. So I have cleaning. I mean, this could even be cleaning their face. You can make, or something like cleaning the entire kitchen or the entire living room. And oh, I forgot to show you. I will show you. I'll open the other file while this is doing this green. I will show you how to cut more than one, because my point was to make, if I'm going to stick with these coupons, I would do more than one coupon per coupon. So I would do the whole project more than once. Let me open another design space. Oh wait, I can open this one.
Rake leaves.
Yeah, raking leaves. Okay, I'm opening it again. Now, if I wanted to do more than one coupon per coupon, what I would do, don't duplicate because it will just freeze up and slow down. And remember, you have to put the name there, but we're just going to ignore that, because if I was doing more than one, I would only do the, like you could do 3 and hit apply.
And he says, I like these, too bad I don't have any children.
You could make them for one of your parents or something that you would do for them, or a neighbor in need, like maybe sweep off their driveway or shovel their snow when they're in need or something, or maybe I'm thinking of an elderly neighbor or something that can't do a lot. Maybe a trip to the grocery store, or trip to the post office or something like that. Or just cleaning out their car. You know, vacuuming the inside of the car or something. So what you do is you just hit apply and do this. Also, if you want to make them smaller so they fit, because to be honest, I would do that. You're going to want to hit select all. Let me zoom in and just make them all a little smaller. And now, let's see how big they are. I started out making them 3 by 6. Well, I'm going to make them a little smaller. There. So now it's like almost 5 by about 2.5. And I think we can fit more on a page this way. Yeah, we can fit them all on a page. Let's do 2 projects. Yeah, so you can fit a lot more on a page this way by making them a little smaller. I don't know why these are in a different... Oh, this is the cover. You wouldn't want to do these. I would just do this on a separate mat. Or you can click it and hide it. You just, so, because you only need 1 cover per book. I hope that makes sense. Yes, and you can gift these to your daughter to use for grandkids, or gift them to your grandkids to use with their mother. Yeah, I think this would be great to use for elderly neighbors, and or just friends that you have that you know, maybe sometime they need a little extra. Okay, we're 62% of the way done. It's only because of this font. So these will not print quickly, but I love that font. And I personally, you can change these any way you want to any font you want, but I really like this font. And I like it that it's big and then more detail in what the thing is about. But of course, you can make them any way you want. You could add even little pictures here. That was what I was originally going to do. I was going to add like, you know, a little gingerbread man or a little stocking on each one. And I originally was going to make them print and cut. And then you could just do solid words. You don't have to do the drawing. But I make my projects to share, and I know a lot of people don't have they don't have printers. So I wanted to make this available for everybody. But if you do want to make them print, you can totally take off what these are and just have one and duplicate it and make it print whatever you want. So these are not set to foil. I changed it to foil. And let's check out the machine cam. What are you doing? Taking a picture?
Hi, guys.
Now it's doing around the letters. It did all the little lines first. So it's almost done. Yeah, or our significant other to do laundry or walk the dog or dishes or grocery shopping. Something they don't normally do. Okay, we're going to go over to Design Space. So now, do not unload the mat. What we're going to do is we're going to remove the emerald foil. Confirm that we have the medium one. I set the medium one for everything so I wouldn't have to change that, but if we did, it would tell us which one to change it to, and now would be the time. So now we're going to put on the aqua foil and then hit go. So we're going to take this off. They're not seeing that.
I know, but you have to switch.
I almost forgot to switch. That's the
There's
little
a
travel
little-
loss. No.
With a Cricut necklace.
A Cricut circle necklace. So we're keeping it on the Cricut. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong camera. It looks so pretty. It's awesome. Okay, now we're gonna put the blue on. The blue was just the line underneath, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure I have that covered.
Are you saving the other
No.
tape strips?
See, now when you put this down, the tape pops up to, or the foil will pop up to the tape. And then I let it do that and then kind of pull it tight. Oh. Except for this corner got messed up.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I'll fix it. I just cut the tape there because I'm gonna pull that tight, tape over that spot.
There's a Facebook user asking any coupon codes right now for Cricut purchase.
when you use my link, you can use my code. It's INSPIRE.
Inspire.
Thank you for hitting the like button, guys. And I'm not sure if I should have used the fine tip blade on this one.
We'll find out. Good thing you're not sending these to anybody.
I could just redo this page. Yeah, Facebook users can't read the comments with the people answering your questions. So I suggest you come over to youtube.com/MelodyLane, click the live video and subscribe. Okay.
Much quicker.
Yeah. So now it says to take off the blue foil and put down the red foil. So we'll do that.
You will do that. I will not.
It's so pretty.
If we made one of those penguins slightly smaller, it could fit on the back of my phone.
So pretty. You guys can't see it yet.
No. Not allowed.
So this is going to be above and below.
You have a lot of pens in the little pen holder.
I know. So I see a lot of comments that you guys have the foil transfer kit, but you haven't used it yet. You just need to use it.
Jean Lee, answer wasn't answered, but can the foil be used over again if there's still some foil on the page?
I will show you.
Yes, Barbie, that's just...
Whoops. See, now this one I just made wrinkle.
What would happen if the mat accidentally got removed from the machine?
It would not foil in the correct space. See, you know, I don't like this one. I feel like it's not on there. There. Okay, that looks better. Even though I have my little...
That's the tape that comes with the foil.
Yeah, the tape is included with the foil.
But Miss Justice.
It's right in the Merry Christmas. Oh, what I was gonna say is could have moved this so it wasn't right in the middle of that and lowered it. And then you can use the part that's not used. So we're gonna take this off. Actually, oh no, we have to take this off and then put the blade in. Uh-oh. Ripping the paper.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Okay. Now we have to change this to the cutting blade. Hit go.
Anita Albert, making a coupon book. She's foiling.
I'm foiling the cover. I think
Did you switch it to craftboard?
I always had it on craftboard.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
I was worried about the lettering being fine or medium, and it looks great as medium. I don't think I will use fine very often at all. Every time I've used fine, it looks great, but it's just so fine, where I could have used medium, and it's prettier showing more foil. Okay, now it's time to unload the mat.
No, it looks good.
Okay, let me switch. Oh, I have to make this so this doesn't go blurry too, I think. Hold on a second, guys. I want to make sure it doesn't get blurry on you. Okay. So now I'm going to turn this over. Peel that off. Whoops. Isn't that pretty? It did that foil so pretty. And I was worried about this one not using the fine point. I used the medium on everything, and I think it turned out great. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, you wouldn't have to do this. I have this pretty organza. It says organdy ribbon to put through these holes. But first, I'm going to glue them together, I think, and only gluing the part on this side of the perforation.
Someone asked, how did you do the double square outline on those?
This?
I think so.
It's an image in Design Space. It's completely done in Design, like I just added an image. That's it. Where's my glue? Okay, so I think I'm just going to I want to do hugs first. I just like that one. So I'm only going to do 2 at a time. Glue this down.
Yeah, that's the only problem. I'm switching machines. She says, I've been using my Joy so much that I used my Explorer the other day, and I just sat there waiting for the Go to show up.
Yeah.
I forgot to hit the Go button.
Now you do not want to put too much glue on it, that it goes over the perforation. So.
What font is that?
Headliner font by Cricut. And you have to switch it to drawing. It has it in regular and drawing. And you want to make sure the holes are lined up and the edges are all good when you glue this together. So now I'm just going to take the next one and glue it on here. Make sure you do not get glued too close to the perforation or you won't be able to rip it off very well. And if you're just joining us, you can change what these say. And I showed how in the beginning of the video. So if you've missed that part, when we're done being live, you can go back.
You could probably just put this on string too.
Yeah, but the reason I I wanted to glue it is because I think it would tear off better.
Yeah.
And it would I just feel like it would be better if you glued it. But doing one at a time, it's doing pretty good. Turn it over and make sure they're all straight. And like I said, if I was giving this to somebody, I would cut it out so I had at least 2 of each coupon. Just because they're so general coupons, like the cleaning one could be, you know, cleaning anything. And okay. Oh, we got this one. Now this one is just a score line. If you were doing this on the joy, you really don't need the score line. I just did it in case you wanted to flip it, you know, to bend it up. You could see that better.
Someone's asking what paper you're using. Well, they said a copy paper, and it's no.
No, this is white Cricut cardstock.
Jill says, if your child gives that to you, how could you ever tear it apart?
Well, I'm going to use it. I've decided.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
For
Although
yourself?
you do your own laundry.
I do.
He's
And
done
I
his
clean.
own laundry since he was 14.
No, it's been longer than that.
I thought I remembered 14. Now, we can also put some bling and stuff on here. You can bling it up and stuff if you wanted. So I just cut this. I don't know. I'm going to go through the top. Ooh,
It's raining.
just started pouring down rain. I cut this into a point so I could easily push it in. Haven't cut it off the roll yet. Guess I have to do that, huh? And I'm not very good at tying knots. So I decided I was gonna actually do this foil ahead of time and then just put this together for the video. And then we're like, well, what else? That'll take 5 minutes.
Okay.
So I thought, oh, I'll foil it. And
You're gonna regret if you give me that reading one. I'm gonna read a book and I'm gonna read loud and obnoxiously.
okay, I'm not gonna make you read a book.
Today, just
be obnoxious.
a
Okay,
story
I'm not good
book.
at bows, so I'm not gonna do a big bow. But
I like the foil though. The foil turned
the
out really
foil
well.
is really pretty. Now you could foil all of this, but I don't think it's really necessary to foil the coupon books. But wouldn't this be nice? I love this. And you can do, you know, personalize the coupons to make them be whatever works with the kids or the neighbor. I think this would be a great gift for a friend or a neighbor. Maybe something to bring them chicken soup or get their medicine, or, you know, if they're sick, to walk their dog or feed
It's
their
really
cat,
endless.
clean their litter box. Isn't that cool? And it was all done with a medium point. Let's come over here, Alex. And wow, it took us just an hour. You guys, I never know how long these videos are going to take, and we usually get them done just like an hour. I'll show it this here. Isn't that awesome? Oh, and I was going to show you how to find the file. I showed you how they were in new, but they're only in new for maybe a month, maybe not even that long. So if you're watching this video a year later, Just
No, really.
search in the search right here for coupon. And there may be more. I think we should make one for birthdays and other things also. Mother's Day, Father's Day. These are great gifts for people that you don't know what to give them. And it's really pretty with that foil, I have to say. What are you doing? Give me the book. Okay, what'd Jill say? That was so funny. Another Beard Adventures reading to Mom.
I'll make a video of it. I'll record the whole hour.
Yeah,
Live.
yeah, Glenda. Getting groceries for somebody. Karen's going to make some to give to her granddaughters to give to their mom and dad. I think that is awesome. How do you get to the search screen?
Search.
Hold on. So it's at Melody Lane Inspired. Here's the website. This has a lot of information. If you go to FAQ,
That's a good idea. How about using brass fasteners to put in the holes after you glued it? No, I am not
Okay.
living in Florida yet.
he does not live here.
Springtime, I'll be moving to Florida, but I won't be living here.
Where to find the monthly password. So to get the password, you would go to patreon.com/melodylane and post, and it's at the top of the post, even without the word post, patreon.com/melodylane. If you pledge only $2, you get that code, and there's over 800 projects you get access to. So once you have the code, you go up here to supporter projects.
You didn't ask that on Saturday.
Ask what?
How many projects are?
I know we didn't need it. It was going to be a tiebreaker question. So then here they are. And then there's lots of, you only see half of these. The other half goes down below what you see. I don't know if it, no. And then you can search here. So the search is right here. You can theme. So it's also under Christmas. If we go to Christmas.
You could have used Brad's. Someone said. You have a lot of those.
Yeah, you can use Brad's. I thought of that too.
You got a bunch of them.
There's 9 pages of Christmas projects.
9?
Yes.
The Advent bag.
Yeah. There's, I think that was on.
Hey, look, my first card is up there. Oh, I guess you don't want to show
Is
my
it?
first- Yes.
Okay, so this bag right here is a huge gift bag that you make with your Cricut. Here's the video on it. You open this up, and it has little doors here.
You can put candy in there, or a
So-
small piece of the candy, or
Yeah.
there's my card.
Like thin candy fits in there. So these numbers are for that bag because the file was big. These are big bags. So this is the gift bag without the Advent on it.
That's my card.
There's the frame. Oh, this is Alex's first card he ever made.
Last November. It was a year ago.
Yeah. He's only been crafting a year now. And here's some more. I love that sloth. And you want to get me my Christmas tree card? So here's one of the cards that we did in the crop this past Saturday. This will be in there December 7th, but I'm not sure when the video will be. We'll set up a live video and show you how to do this. But it's exclusive to the people who were in the crop.
For a month.
For a month. And then also these will be in there. Show me those. So we made these. These can be, some people just put bells in them. They can be treat boxes because the top is not glued. You open it. But look how pretty these are. And then somebody put lights in them.
Yeah.
So I ordered the lights, and we're going to show you how to put lights in them. See, there's little holes.
I want to make one.
I made them
with-
for aromatherapy, or you can put potpourri, but lights. And this one.
Holy smart, really loud.
So those will be, oh, here's the other one too.
You made a lot of those.
Well, some of these were made before.
It'd be great.
What?
If you had a tree to put them on.
We're going away for Christmas. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you have questions, put them in the comments after the video. And we will see you Thursday night for Thursday Night Live. I'm not sure yet what we're doing. We'll do something fun. All right, guys. Love you.
Toodles.
Bye.
What are you doing?
I don't know. How do
Click
I stop
OBS.
it? Oh.
Toodles.